Very excited with the interview that we have here right now. My name is Colin Andrews Egbert with Real Estate Investor, and I am here right now with Darren Dickey. This guy is doing an amazing job in Ohio, doing wholesale deals. A lot of folks nationwide, all across the country, are saying real estate investing, it's a down market, people aren't making money, rehabbers aren't buying deals, retail buyers aren't making purchases. And Darren Dickey, the gentleman that we have here right now, he is saying, you know what, it is a slower market, people aren't buying as much, but I just need to be able to buy better and use the systems that are available in order to be successful. This gentleman, he's not just a fellow colleague in the business, but he's also a very good friend. In fact, we actually lived together for a while. As we were cutting our teeth, Darren and I, we actually we lived together in a small apartment when we were just learning the real estate business. And
we didn't even strangle each other when we lived together.
Yeah, and we didn't even strangle each other. We did, which was kind of funny, we did have our own bandit signs, our own We Buy Houses signs that were in each of our windows. So if you rolled up to our apartment, you had both his phone number, his bandit sign, and my bandit sign that was on there. It was kind of a little competition of who had the better looking bandit signs. But Darren has done an awesome job. He's building his company into something, one of the biggest and most productive real estate wholesale businesses here in Columbus. And we're here, we got him, and we're going to just get some down to the nitty gritty of what he's doing in order to be successful. So Darren, thanks a lot for joining us right now.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Yes, sir. So now I know the story because I was actually cutting my teeth in the wholesale business about the same time that you were, about several years back. And a lot of all the other folks, though, they really don't know the story as far as how you got involved as I do. So if you could kind of just go back, how did you get involved with wholesaling? How did you decide that, you know what, I'm going to do this full time? You had no other jobs. You had no other security blankets, no one that was helping make sure that your bills were being paid. You kind of just like threw it all out there, and I've always respected that about you. So kind of tell everyone about how you got started with real estate investing, and in particular with wholesaling.
Yeah, so the way that I got started, Colin, is not necessarily the way that I would recommend folks to get started, because like you said, I jumped out of a job and I didn't have anything, no security blanket to fall back on. Of course, it was just me. I was a single 25-year-old when I first got my start. I started listening to Ron LeGrand CDs when I was sitting in my cubicle, climbing the corporate ladder.
Right. Got
tired of that real quick, and my eyes were open to other opportunities, and I started getting excited about the business, and I wanted to learn more and learn more and learn more. And as I learned more, I just wanted to do a deal more, and I just wanted to do my deal so bad, and I did. I was out with some of the tips that I'll be giving you later on in the interview, with some of the things that I've done. I can teach you to do the same thing of how I bought my first deal, which has been I've profited over $27,000 on my first deal, and It'll be closing with my tenant buyer in the next 6 months. So
excellent.
I'm excited to be here, and we have a lot of good stuff to talk about.
Excellent. Awesome. And for everyone that's watching, Darren is the type of guy, he's down to the nitty gritty. He doesn't pull any punches, and he has a very open heart when it comes to just sharing his information. That's one of the things that some investors, they get a certain level of success and they don't really take the time and the effort. They say, they have a scarcity mentality. They say to themselves, I need to hold all these secrets into myself. And with Darren, his attitude is really, there's enough deals out there. And even in this slow market, and even being in the Midwest, Darren has that great attitude. But as we all know, getting started, a lot of times the first year really is just survival. I mean, it's not just abundance, but especially if you don't have a huge security blanket, if you don't have a bunch of money in the bank, if you don't have someone that's helping compensate or supplement the income until you're successful, it's really, really hard. So I guess if you could, Darren, tell us a couple things, some of the biggest challenges that you had with getting your business going, having a successful wholesale operation that you got going on right now.
Well, Colin, one of the first challenges that I had to overcome when I first started my business was knowing what the heck was going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I barely knew what a mortgage was. I had no idea what hard money was, or rehab loans, or you know, a lease with an option to buy, or you know, any of this stuff. I didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
And there's 100 different ways to buy real estate and 100 different ways to sell real estate.
Yeah.
And if you know how to do them, you know, you can do them any way you want. So with all the opportunity out there, I just wanted to do everything.
Right.
So one of my first challenges was focus.
Is that focus?
It's, you know, and I asked everybody, what would you do? And everybody kept coming back to me with the same answer, was, Darren, you just got to do one of each deal and try them and see which one you like the best. Just stick with it and work that until you're an expert at it.
Awesome. And Darren, he brings up a really good point, and it's something that I too really face, because you have all these different educators that are providing awesome content.
Yep.
And you know, when you hear about it and about the niche, and you look to yourself and you say, you know, wow, you know, I should get into this. I should check out commercial. I should check out lease option and sub 2. I should check out wholesaling. And you almost get so distracted that it's like you don't do any of them well. You just have all of these irons in the fire, but nothing that's actually producing anything. So what did you do, or what were some of the things? I mean, you got that focus. You picked wholesaling. Why was it? And you know, everyone has different reasons for what niche that they choose to go into. Mm-hmm. For anyone that's looking at going into wholesaling, looking at making that a piece of their investment goals, or for someone that has done wholesaling that's looking for additional advice, what would you say as far as what did you do to choose wholesaling? Why, out of all the things, did you say, I'm going to focus on wholesaling?
Colin, I would say the reason why I chose wholesaling over the short sales or the subs 2s and the lease options and the buy and hold rentals and all the different ways to make money in real estate is not only the fact that wholesaling offers you the least amount of risk in this business. It's perfect for guys like me who didn't know anything, who doesn't have experience or didn't have a dad growing up that's managed, you know, 500 unit apartment buildings. Yeah. And, you know, having all the connections and such. Wholesaling is the way to get your feet wet in the business and really get a feel for what's going on in the neighborhoods, what other investors are willing to pay for properties. I mean, it's a great learning experience, not only for yourself, but for, you know, other folks as well.
Yeah.